all of the decorations, all of the lockers, and everything are messed up. I've got a lot of fixing up to do, that's for certain. Okay, everything is fixed. I fixed everything. You can see I got the lockers placed. Everything is back in the classrooms. It's all good. If you want to watch that process, I did do a very long live stream of fixing all of that. Anyway, let's move on from that and finish this principal's office. Okay, so in my live stream, some people helped me figure out which mod that this couch is from, and the stool in the music room, and a couple other things. So the only problem was that this couch actually had this kind of wood around the bottom of it, which is incorrect. I just am playing in a different version than Afmo did during her roleplay, so I went ahead and I changed the texture here, which means the texture of the stools in the music room are going to be incorrect, but there's a lot more couches that are out in the open that you're going to see more often than there are stools, so I figured I should prioritize the look of the couches over the stools. And I don't have the mod or texture or whatever for the doors. I can't find that just yet, so we're going to have to ignore that. But real quick, a bell right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, get that out of the way. If you can't tell, I've been working on this for way too long, so I need to get done, and I'm kind of in a hurry. So if we walk into the room here, this bush is from the Mr. Crayfish mod, oak hedge, right there, at least from what I can tell. And then there is this one here, and then this one goes here, and here's where the couch can finally be placed down. This is beautiful, wonderful. I can't believe I finally have it. It's so cute. Anyway, then we're gonna turn just a little bit here in a second. There we go. Let's zoom in here. So here's some other issues that have arose. So this cabinet is from the Mr. Crayfish mod, I believe. Where is it? Yes, Mr. Crayfish mod. This is what the one in my version looks like. Obviously, not only is that hideous, but I also just want it to be accurate, so I went ahead and just made one that looks more accurate out of the Chisels and Bits, just so we have that accuracy continuing throughout the whole school, which means that I also had to do that for the printer because the printer looks extremely different. This is the printer in my version, so I went ahead and made a more accurate one out of Chisels and Bits. This is the same blocks that are used here, like as far as the color and texture goes. It's just like I said, her shaders and quality of the video is just a little bit different. So same thing goes for the cabinets that are right next to the bedside cabinet. These I also had to do out of Chisels and Bits, because if we go find that cabinet really quick, this is what it looks like from the mod, and obviously not accurate, so goodbye. So this toaster does not have bread sticking out of it, and I've tried to click on it. It doesn't have that function, so I don't think I can really make that. I mean, I could always try to make the bread sticking out of it, but I don't know. Should I? Honestly, yeah, because like I said, I want it to be accurate, and it's kind of cool to have a little piece of bread sticking out, so I'll make that really quick in a second. Let me just finish the rest of what we got going on here. So the lamps, let me show you the lamps that are used. This is from the mod VariedCommodities, just like the couches. The black lamp, different texture, and there's actually no way to turn it off. Like, I've even tried having an empty hand. It doesn't turn the light off, so I went ahead and just made one to look as accurate as I could. So that's what we have for the lamp. And then we have some blinds going all the way across here. I used the panes instead of the full blocks for the glass just because I think it looks a lot better. And in some classrooms it looks like she used panes, and sometimes it looks like it was full blocks, so I don't really know. But the blinds look fine either way, just don't look behind it, and it's fine. I think that's the only blinds, but I'll keep them just in case. And then it looks like 2 blocks over we have few of these. I'm not sure just how many, but we have our cabinet here again. And then we have a table. What did I do with that? Oh, you can see here how this little line is actually the glass sticking out. So if you put a block here, you can see like the glass sticks out. So if I was to put, but that's what I mean. So this one she used panes, but then for these windows, I think she used like a full block. So not sure why that was, but I'm sure they had their reasons. And then we have our chair goes about right there. So that means that our table goes like this. Is that correct? It looks like it. And then I have the middle pieces right there. Table, and then we just have this computer, which I did make out of Chisels and Bits for the library, because once again, the version of the mod, Mr. Crayfish mod that I'm playing in, it looks a bit different. So I had to make it out of this to look more accurate. And then I actually did notice when I was making this printer and the handles on here, it is actually made out of an iron block bit for this texture pack. I need to change this whole thing, so we're gonna do that. So I changed this middle part in there too, and then I noticed that this actually goes up one from this viewpoint, which means I can sneak in here and change this as well to what it's supposed to be. And then this needs to go up twice. Make sure that's correct all the way around. It looks like it, so this would be the most accurate version, so I'm gonna have to go through and copy that back into the library because I just now changed it. So it's the correct version. Get rid of this one. And just give me a second, I'm gonna change the library. So we can see that there's like a black chair here. I don't know if my brightness is up enough for you guys, but so if we go to the varied commodities, it's kind of hard for me to say, and we find this couch here. You will obviously once again notice that the wood is different just because I'm in a different version of the texture pack. Now this chair, we see this in the hallways on the second floor, and then also I think directly below me right now. That's why I decided to override the texture for that. I will not, however, be overriding this one because this wood is very important for the stand here, these here, and then a lot of other things in the school. So this is just going to have to be wrong, but like I said, I think this is the only spot I've ever seen these chairs. I'm assuming it just goes like that, because there's this little bar here that shows the spruce, which in this case is oak. If I delete this and there's only one, that's not there. So there has to be two here in order to make this thing pop up. Honestly, this looks really cute with the oak and the black instead of the spruce and the black. So this is kind of a happy accident, really. Then it looks like we've got like that right next to it because she's standing here, looking here, and then this is in the way. So I do need to find another view just to see if I can figure out what's going on behind here. Okay, we can see up, which is good. That's a couch. This goes like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like 5 on the top. It also looks like there might be some blinds right here as well. Oh, it's different in this video. She has the blinds all the way down. What do? Do I compromise and I do like half like the other classrooms are? I think that's what I'll do. Down. Because it matches all the other classrooms anyway, so why not? It looks so cute in here. I love it. And then there's nothing else over here that I can tell. Just wanted to make sure that the bookshelf goes up high enough here, but they're all up by 3. So it looks to me like that makes the most sense since I'm not going to be able to get an angle that I want there. Yeah, so I guess that's it. This is the end of the episode already. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to do the bread on the toaster. Oh yeah, how's that for some toast right there? So you can see bit different dimensions just because it's Chisels and Bits. It's not a mod, but it's got toast in it now, so that's something. And there's our toast, and there's our room. So aside from the door, obviously, the room is completely finished. Now really quick, just because this episode is so short, I'm going to go ahead and just show the rest of the classrooms. First, this is my storage area, since I'm dumb and didn't organize it, didn't save everything, didn't even have a world save at the time. So I put everything very organized in different chests where they all belong, all the way down here. All of it's got organization. Every single thing I've ever made for Chisels and Bits for this school is in one of these chests. And then I also am going to copy all of them and make duplicates and put them in a few chests that I have way far away over there, just for extra safety. But anyway, I've done the werewolf class, and then I've done the music room. I just finished remaking the chalkboard earlier today because of the fiasco that happened earlier. As you can see, these stools aren't the right color now anymore. If you followed my music room video, you'll know that. So let's go ahead and see if maybe there's a more accurate stool we can put in. I think this stool is a better, more accurate color, and it matches the trim on the door, so that's fine too. I have done the potions classroom. Very huge, very large. Then next I did the library. You'll have to ignore these. When everything got corrupted, I had printers here, and for some reason they turned into a block that will not delete, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing about that. Yeah, this library, not much in it. There's this small classroom that I don't know what class it is, but this one is done, except for these filing cabinets, and I have to remake the whiteboard here. I just have not done that yet. And this is the one that I did last. Again, there was a printer here, and now there's that. So, here's this one. This one's my favorite. It is so freaking cute. I love it. And yeah, that leads us to needing to do the hallways, which will be their own video. And I already have worked my way to the first classroom, or room, I suppose, on the next floor. So we're getting there. We're about halfway there. So, principal's office. Yes. It's so cozy in here. I'm just gonna pretend that this is my office. Anyways, I will see you next episode when we do the classroom right next door.